Piece of marketing that's also called the marketing mix. So the 4 P's of marketing are product, price, place, and promotion, and we will break these all down individually. All right, so product. The first piece of product are going to be product elements. So this is features, and features are just facts about the good or the service. So I have an example on the PowerPoint, and that is going to be the size of the iPhone screen. That is a feature of the product. And some products have optional features, so it's going to let customers personalize their products. These are usually more expensive items. So for example, if you buy a car, you may be able to upgrade to leather seats, a better radio, a heated steering wheel, heated seats, things like that. So you could buy the standard model, or you can use optional features to upgrade your item. And then we also have usage. So these are things that companies give to their customers in order to make products easier to use. So these would be like instructions, maybe if they came in and they installed the product for you, or they offered a technical support line. So if you get stuck, you need some assistance, you can call this number, they will help you and walk you through all of the steps. So these are just things that make it easier for you to use the product that you purchased. And then the last product element is protection. So any way that a customer helps you or a company helps you feel secure about purchasing a product. So maybe they'll tell you that this product was inspected. A lot of times if you buy a house, you get an inspection done. That way you know that there's no errors. It could also be packaging. Maybe it has really secure packaging. You know that nobody was able to open up the product really quickly and tamper with it, or take anything out, put anything in. This could also be in the form of warranties and then maintenance and repairs. So they're going to ensure that you have 2 years of this product. If anything happens to it, we'll replace it, or we will fix it for you. And these just make a customer feel better whenever they're spending their own money making a purchase on a product. Another piece of the product is branding. So these are going to be the name, logo, design, personality, those 4 key elements. There is more that goes into branding, but we're going to focus on those 4 key elements of the product. So the whole purpose of branding is to make customers think of your brand whenever they're searching for products. So, if you think of fast food, you might think of a specific restaurant because of their name, their logo. They may have a slogan or a jingle, a song. You may remember their commercial. Those are all a part of their branding. Just staying in the mind of the consumer. So 2 examples. Some really well-known brands are Kleenex and Chapstick. These are the brand names. So whenever you need to blow your nose, you think, I need to get a Kleenex. But even if it is not the Kleenex brand, you never think of it as a facial tissue, you think of it as Kleenex. And the same goes for Chapstick. Chapstick is just a lip moisturizer brand. If you are using an off-brand, you're not using Chapstick. But almost everybody refers to it as Chapstick regardless of the brand that you're actually using. Both of these companies have such strong brand images that they are always in the minds of the consumer, and that's why they make so much money. And then we also have packaging and labeling. So this goes into style and materials. So a lot of products will use packaging that has bright, colorful designs to draw your attention when you are shopping in the store. I've noticed this recently a lot with laundry detergent. Some of them will have some bright colors. They might have a design. That way, whenever you are searching through the store, you have 15 options. Theirs stands out a little bit more. And then there's also the fact of material. So in recent years especially, companies have started switching to green materials that are recyclable, or they come from recycled products, and that can be really, really impactful for a consumer. If they are deciding between 2 items, they might pick the company who use recycled materials because they are concerned about global warming, they're concerned about pollution. And so companies have become really successful taking on this model and adjusting the materials that they are using for their packaging. So when we think about sports and entertainment marketing and the products for that, we go back to the marketing of sports and the marketing through sports. So when we're marketing of sports, this could be a ticket to a game. This could be an event outside of a game, so maybe a meet and greet, maybe an event that the player or the team is putting on. And then it's also memorabilia, so jerseys, bobbleheads, anything that has the team logo on it, T-shirts, anything like that. Those are all products in sports, of marketing of sports. And then marketing through sports, this could be any type of good or service that is using sports to get attention. Now we think about pricing. So we have a couple different types of pricing, and we are going to use list pricing and selling price. So list price is what is going to be advertised for the product. So the price that is on the price tag, that's going to be called the full price, is another word for that. So list price and full price are the same definition. Those are just two different terms that we could use for that. Or we have the selling price. And so this is going to be the price that the customer actually pays when they make it up to the store. If they have any type of coupon, if they have any type of discount, or there's a sale going on, and then after tax as well. So the selling price, also known as the market price, is what the customer actually pays for that product. And then we have three types of pricing strategies. So I will add another row to this chart. So we have cost base. So how much is the product actually cost? And that is how we're going to set the price. So if I know that it costs $15 for me to develop my product, I might price it at $16. That way I make $1 per item. I also have demand-based pricing. So how much are customers actually willing to pay for it? Just because it takes me $15 to develop the product, maybe customers are willing to pay $30 or $40, and I can make a lot more money. That comes along whenever as you get more popular, as people start to find out about your item, you spend more on advertising, your demand-based price model can go up. And then there's also competition-based. So how much are other companies charging for a similar product? They may also spend $15. So, maybe my instinct is that I spend $15, I'm going to sell it for $20. And then I look down the road and I see that they spend $15, but they're selling theirs for $35. So they're making quite a bit more money for me. So I'm gonna increase my price a little bit so that I can match what the competition is charging. And pricing in sports and entertainment marketing comes from two key elements. So popularity, this could be the teams, this could be your business in itself. So the more popular a team is, the more expensive the prices of all of their products are. So all of their merchandise, tickets to their events. I think a really good example right now is that last year the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And so now if we look at the price of tickets, they have gone up an insane amount because they are more popular, because they were more successful. The pricing that they have has gone up because of the demand-based pricing model. When they're more successful, people want to go watch them more, and so the prices increase. And then there's also customer loyalty. The more loyal your customers are, the more they're willing to spend on your products and your services. Moving on to the third piece, we have promotion. And promotion is the communication piece of marketing. So persuading and informing customers about a product or a service. So this is going to, like I said, inform people, and this is going to inform people of all of those product elements. So of the features, of the benefits, where they can go to buy it, if they have any sales going on. And this is a way that you could potentially answer questions for a customer before they even ask it. So anytime that you can give more information to a customer, the more successful you're going to be. It helps foster good relationships with customers and with existing customers because they feel like they are getting the most information that they can through these advertisements. And we use an acronym in promotion called ADA to help direct our promotions. And so ADA stands for attention, where you are focused on gaining the attention of the customer base; building interest, so using your skills and your abilities to seem more interesting to customers than other businesses; to build desire, so you want to make it seem like the customer really needs or really should want your product; and then finally, asking for attention. So you can always directly ask people to do what you want. There are several commercials, I'm sure that you are aware of, that have, come down to my location, head on down to. Anytime that it has a phrase where you are directly calling out for them to come down to your business, to stop by, to head out to, those are all going to be asking for action, the fourth piece of ADA. And then we have a few types of promotion that we focus on. So there's advertising, personal selling, direct marketing, sales promotion, and then publicity. So advertising is probably the one that you are the most familiar with because this is the standard. So TV commercials, radio commercials, flyers, posters, social media posts, those are all going to be types of advertising. Personal selling would be somebody coming to your door or just being on the lot. So personal selling could be a car salesman. They're standing on the lot, they're waiting for people to come in to talk to them and try to sell them something. Personal selling is the most expensive type of advertising. There's also direct marketing, and that is becoming a little less common in the modern age. Direct marketing would be sending mail to your home. And as technology has advanced, direct marketing has kind of shifted away from mail and gone into emails. So you may get emails from a company that you've signed up for a rewards program with, and that is their way of direct marketing. We use sales promotions, so putting things on sale to draw customers in. If they see that a certain section is on sale for 50% off, they're still likely going to buy things from the section of the store that is not on sale. And then publicity, also known as just PR, so public relations. Anytime that you are out in the public eye, you are promoting yourself or promoting the team, promoting the organization. And then the last piece is place. So this is going to be where the product is purchased. So is this a physical store, online, a kiosk at a mall, just like a little shop? There are a variety of ways that you could sell to fit into this place. And we also have what's called a channel of distribution. And so this is the process of getting goods and services to the customer. So I have this little chart down here that is an example. So a manufacturer may make a product, they will sell it to a middleman who will sell it to a retail store, which is where the customer gets it. That would be a very simple channel of distribution. So now going through those steps, a manufacturer, this is going to be a company that is paid to produce another product that will be sold by a different company. So they are solely the person who produces the product. Typically, it will then go to an intermediary. So an intermediary is a middleman that's involved in transporting products from a manufacturer to the consumers or to a retail store. So this could be termed as a wholesaler, agents or brokers, and then also just the transportation company, so like the trucking company. And then we have retailers. This is the place that you are typically used to going to buy products. So they usually sell their products to the final user. And when we think of the final user, we break that out into two different terms. So we have customer, and that's the person who purchases the good. And then there's the consumer, which is the person who uses the good. Sometimes you may be both. So I may go to the store, buy shampoo. I am the customer because I am paying for it. But I'm also the consumer because then I'm going to be the one using the shampoo. But I'm sure there are times in your life where your parent goes and purchases something for you. So they are the customer because they are purchasing it, and you are the consumer because you are using it. And there are a couple different types of retailers. We covered these a little bit earlier. So there are brick and mortar stores, and that is just a term for physical locations. So going to the Sports Authority or to Walmart, to Target, those are physical locations that you are driving to, walking to, and then going into the store to shop. Online, obviously, so Amazon, eBay, any of those websites. And then there are also kiosks. I know we don't really have a mall in Kansas City anymore, or an indoor mall. But oftentimes in an indoor mall, there will be little shops set up in the middle called a kiosk, and that is another type of just a small retailer that will sell specific items. Alrighty, and then that is the end of our marketing mix note.